Yeah, I'm Dennis Wisbey. I learnt to fly in 1969 at a fairly young age of 19, and I achieved a private pilot licence in 1971. And from that I used that to go out and fix aeroplanes in the field as an engineer as well. In the late 80s I was asked by one of our customers to fly to New Zealand, Christchurch in fact, and have a look at a Piper Chieftain as he was wanting to purchase it, and I was doing a pre-purchase inspection. Then the idea was that we would fly back to Australia in this aircraft should it be satisfactory. And the idea was that I would fly back with him to Australia from New Zealand in this Piper twin piston engine aircraft, which is quite a distance. Anyway, I looked at the aircraft at Christchurch, did a pre-purchase survey on it, couldn't find too much wrong with it. He purchased it and we flew the next day to Auckland, refueled, went through all the paperwork with New Zealand authorities. We took off out of Auckland 9 o'clock the next morning, and all we had to navigate by was a Garmin GPS 100 stuck on top of the dash with Velcro and connected to a cigarette lighter adapter. This is a very basic GPS, no map display, only longitude and latitude. And Norfolk Island is a very tiny island, almost like a aircraft carrier with vegetation all over it in a huge ocean. And if you miss that, all you've got is the Coral Sea, the graveyard of many warships from World War II. Yes, it was quite scary peering through the windscreen, hoping to see Norfolk Island after a approximately 3-hour flight, or 2.5 hours. Anyway, we landed there and went through some procedures with the Norfolk Island authorities, refueled, and then we headed west for Lord Howe Island. Another 3 hours over, nothing but water. But gee, what a beautiful sight Lord Howe Island was as we approached it. We landed there and went through the Australian immigration or customs procedures, refueled, and sometime later took off another 2.5 hours over water, landed at Coffs Harbour, and very tired after that long flight, but no instances. Refueled at Coffs Harbour, took off that evening and flew all the way back to Adelaide Airport, arriving at Adelaide Airport about 1 in the morning. It's a unique experience to have, and to say that you've actually flown all the way from New Zealand to Australia in a light twin aircraft is a bit unique. I would certainly recommend any pilot that gets an opportunity to do something like this. It would be fantastic for them. I mean, things like landing at Norfolk Island, which is a very, very small island in a huge ocean, and then landing at Lord Howe Island where there's notoriously dangerous winds. The wind actually drops from behind the huge mountain, and the runway is in the leeward side of the prevailing wind. A very dangerous runway, but gee, what an experience. And I would recommend it for any pilot to experience. This episode of Aviator Diaries has been brought to you by Adelaide Aviation. Check it out at adelaideaviation.com.au.